The top 12 Instagram accounts have gathered here today to bring you the best draft video. There will be twists, there will be turns, there will be some trash talking, there will be burns. This is the official Instagram Experts League Draft 12-team PPR 2-keeper league. Let's go. My two keepers are Jerick, McKinnon, and Joe Mixon. Make sure we have all the resources I like having available. I want to keep it simple, but I have everything just about open just in case I need it. I'm not going to use all these tabs, but I like to have them open. And I also like to have the term Roto World copy and pasted. So that's ready to go. So just in case I need to search a player last second, just to double check they're not injured so I don't make a mistake and draft an injured player. So this is what we got. Draft starting here shortly. I have the 5th pick. I traded down. I had the 3rd pick. So a bunch of trades happened. So it's going to go a little bit out of order. It's going to go very exciting. And for a draft like this, it's kind of hard to prepare because draft picks are all over the place. There's keepers. So I did my best to practice. I did my best to see who's available and look at other accounts because we post all our advice on Instagram and other social media platforms like I do on YouTube, and just see what other owners are thinking in this league. So what do we have? We have my rankings freshly updated, other rankings as well. We have ADP. We have a QBBC, which I may or may not be using. That's just an extra thing. ESPN fantasy points against, the scoring leaders from last year, consistency rating. I may not get to that. That may just complicate things. And fantasy strength of schedule. So strength of schedule is something that one of the last things I look at. I put one of the least weights into it because what happens when you have a fantasy player? They usually surprise you about 4 games. So a quarter of the season, they're going to surprise you. When you think they're going to do good, they do bad, and vice versa. When you think they're going to do bad, they do good. So strength of schedule is something that you do factor in, but I don't factor in as much as other people do. Same thing with injuries. So with injuries, I don't put much factor into this guy's injury prone, this guy's not, except when it's an extreme case. Jordan Reed, Tyler Eifert, 2 of the most injury prone players in the entire NFL. So with those guys, yeah, I'm going to put a significant amount of weight into that. But if somebody's like, you know, just is nicked up one year, I'm not going to be like, oh, this guy is just avoid him. So I'm going to use Sports Injury Predictor. This algorithm is really good. I mean, first we're going to look at the guys who are really injury prone, like I said, and then we're going to use common sense. But when I'm picking between 2 players, if one has a way easier strength of schedule and one is way less likely to get injured, then I'm going to pick that player. And that's why I like having tabs like this open, just in case. I'd say at least half the time I'm going to know who to draft. You know, I'm going to have them queued up, ready to go. But when I'm trying to pick between 1 or 2 players, and that happens a lot in drafts. So this is why I have all these resources open, just in case I need them. And I will try to be fast and open them so I don't waste time, so I don't get distracted. I believe it's only 60 seconds a pick, which is fairly good. I like that for doing a video. It's not going to be boring. It's going to go much faster pace. And sometimes it's going to give me just enough time to do all this research, especially if there's a round, I think round 5 or something, I don't have a draft pick. Oh man, I can't believe it's actually going to start. Now I've seen the clock. There's seconds left, no minutes. Woo! It's really going to happen. I feel like I don't know, I feel comfortable. I feel like, you know, when I hit this button, this picks button, I feel like we're going to keep it simple. Don't try to do too much and just stay focused. It's going to be an intense draft. It's very competitive. I know a lot of people watching, they don't think it's competitive, but it is. It's one of the most competitive drafts I'm in, and I played high stakes. I played for money. Here we go. Beast has the 1st pick and the 2nd pick. So technically this is round 3, but whatever. Let's see the picks. Beast is on the clock. Saquon is gone. That's exactly what I would expect. I would draft Saquon number 1 as well. So he can go running back here because he has Hilton as his keeper. Hilton and another running back. Hilton and Zeke. So he went Saquon and Howard. And when I was mock drafting, when I was doing simulations with keeper settings imported my league. And, you know, Howard was available there. I knew he probably wouldn't be, but he was available there. And it just was tough to go RB, RB, RB because both my keepers are RB. And I couldn't get any wide receivers. So maybe now I get a wide receiver. Who knows? Some good ones. You know, there's only one I really want. And we'll see if that guy... I mean, it's tough, man, to get who you want. In this league, you get... What do you call it? Sniped. You get picked one pick before. It happens a lot because... even though it seems like we're all very different personalities, we all kind of easily spot those undervalued players, and a lot of the players we like, just one pick before get sniped. And there we go, my player just got sniped. You can't get sidetracked. You can't let that affect you. So I still like Fitzgerald because he's going to be the focal point of that offense, I think. Wow, Ronald Jones went in the first round. Dang, I was trying to snipe Ronald Jones from the counselor in like round 5. He just went round 1. My God. Dang, don't get distracted. That shocked me. Well, we're starting off with something shocking right away, fellas. So I don't want Tyreek Hill. He's too scary. I'm going to go with Fitzgerald, guys. Someone that's solid. Let's go Fitzgerald. Wow, Ronald Jones, round 1. That's crazy. I mean, I like the guy. He's very undervalued. He's going way too late in drafts. But round 1, hey, man, that's very risky. But Counselor believes in Rojo, so that's the first shock of the draft. And then Rob Gronkowski just taking the best tight end off the board, going number 6. So what's cool is at least I got another pick in round 4. Technically round 4, you could say round 2. So yeah, when I'm doing mocks, there's lots of running backs available. There's going to be no running backs available in this draft. I already know that. It's not going to happen. Look at these running backs. Look at Guice, Rojo going super early. Jordan Howard, Barkley. And I'm not like, I love all these running backs. I'm not even saying that it's bad. I'm just saying, yeah, when you mock draft, like, and when I draft with these guys, I know running backs are valuable. I know I'm not going to get all these scarce, valuable players easily. It's not going to happen. So I was prepared for that, at least mentally. I knew it was going to happen. It was hard to simulate in mock drafts, but I know it's going to happen. Look at the way it's going, guys. There's going to be a huge run. There's already a huge run on running backs. 3 rookie running backs already went. I feel like the draft barely got started. So 101, he's over here freaking out. I don't know what he's doing. Demaryius Thomas. Believe in the hype. Believe in the hype with the sleeper bot alerts. Believe in the hype. Wow, Demaryius Thomas, a small shocker, not a big one. Rojo's a big shock. Demaryius Thomas is a surprise. One guy that I'm targeting that I think is being slightly undervalued, slightly not assessed the right way, is Jarvis Landry. And that's one that I think I might be able to get. We'll see. So I'd ideally like to get a running back here. Sorry, a wide receiver here. Yeah, I might swing for the fences at running back later. So let's queue up Thielen, Tate, and Jarvis. So this is what happened, guys. So Beast had back-to-back picks, number 1 and number 2 overall. He went Barkley, then he went Howard. Then number 3 went Baldwin, then Rojo, Fitz. I got Fitzgerald, Gronk, Tyreek Hill, Guice, Demaryius, Stefon Diggs, AR, Penny, Michel, Derrick Henry, Amari Cooper, and then Kenyan Drake, who will be the starter, but we'll see if he'll be splitting carries down the road or or what's going to happen, because I think Gore and Ballage will get a little bit of work. But Drake should be the starter, and I see him starting for a long time this year for that Dolphins team. But a little bit of risk. Like, it's not a guarantee, and we'll see what happens if that team starts losing. These are the tier 1 tight ends, Gronk, Kelce, and Ertz. And why I don't see a huge difference between Gronk and these two, not because Gronk's not amazing elite, it's because of the injury risk. Slightly more injury risk with Gronk. Third most injury prone tight end, only beaten by Reed and Eifert. So let's see where Kelce is. Kelce, 53% chance of getting injured. Ertz, 55%, so significantly lower. Okay, where did we leave off? Derrick Henry, Amari Cooper, Kenyan Drake, Royce Freeman, Adam Thielen. So don't really want to take a tight end here, but I probably will if both those wide receivers are gone. Amari Cooper terrifies me, so I don't have to make that decision. I like him a lot, but I'm also very scared of Amari Cooper too. So I feel like a lot of risk with Amari Cooper. So Adam Thielen went, good value there, very good value for Thielen. A guy I don't like that much, but yeah, as my wide receiver too, I'd take him. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'm in a good position. I guess I can appreciate this moment as... oh, somebody took Josh Gordon. Wow, that's a huge risk. Someone's swinging for the fences. And there goes Golden Tate. So I guess I should appreciate this moment. There's only one wide receiver I would consider taking. And if I don't get him, hey, I get a good tight end, I guess. Something that I never do. But tier 1 tight end, I think I'll take it. And just so I know, Ertz, yeah, Kelce's less injury prone than Ertz. Not a big deal, but 53%, 55%, and Gronk's like 61%. Okay, so Guru's taking his time. So I'm either gonna get Kelce or Jarvis here. Let's go Jarvis. Let's do it, boys. He's going to be good. He's going to be catching a lot of balls. But his quarterback sucks. He played with, what, 5 crappy quarterbacks? No problem. Don't worry about it. Tyrod Taylor is a crappy quarterback all of a sudden because he had one bad year on that team last year. I mean, we'll see how the quarterbacks do this year on that team. We'll see. Very happy with my pick. Jarvis Landry. It's not that he's just amazing, like, oh, Jarvis Landry's wide receiver 1. I know that. I know the risk. I feel like the value is in that the risk is not being assessed, right? People always look at all the things that can go right for the Browns. Like Josh Gordon's going to ball out. They're going to get Dez. They're going to do, like, all this. Corey Coleman's going to stay healthy somehow. You know, but what about something goes bad, like Josh Gordon's away from the team, maybe he doesn't play a little bit, like a lot of things can happen. Maybe they don't get Dez, maybe Corey Coleman gets injured again. Now Jarvis Landry's all of a sudden the best receiving weapon there. Quarterbacks love Jarvis Landry. And even though the Browns, they should win 7 games this year, you know, they're much better, I still don't see them as a great team. I still don't see them being ahead in every single game. I don't see that huge jump for them yet. I think that's a little bit crazy to assume. 8 wins, 9 wins, 7 wins, 6 wins, 5 wins, 4 wins, something like that. Definitely doable, but they should be throwing the ball too. So Jarvis, I'd say is still safe. It's full PPR. Not so bad. First quarterback off the board, Rodgers. Let's go through a little recap. So I was trying to pick a wide receiver, and it went Freeman, Thielen, Josh Gordon, Golden Tate, Travis Kelce, Jarvis Landry. I got a wide receiver. Zach Ertz, Alex Collins, a little bit early for my taste. Mark Ingram, a little bit early for my taste. There'll be other running backs to showcase their skills those first 4 weeks. Sean Payton hates Mark Ingram. It's just throwing that. Not that Mark Ingram is going to suck because of that. Just saying. Aaron Rodgers went first quarterback off the board. Then Ajayi. Not bad for Ajayi. Went pretty late. Derrick Henry was originally one of my keepers. I was very ecstatic to draft him last year, very ecstatic to keep him. And then, boom, you know what happens. They signed Dion Lewis. What y'all talking about? Do not cuss, please. Very good. How's this draft going so far for me? Very good. Very good. I like it very much. I mean, I have to do something. I can't just not do anything, and getting 2 wide receivers is good. These 2 guys, they could both be top 12. Maybe not, but they could. Okay, so when Ajayi, then Breeze. Wow. Breeze, golly. What the heck's this guy doing? What are you doing, bruh? This is disgusting. Drew Brees. Saints have a great defense. Breeze doesn't need to throw the ball 8 million times. Yeah, Breeze is Hall of Famer. I mean, his talent's amazing, and his efficiency is amazing. He's out of control, but it's just not the same game scripts we're going to be seeing this year. Their defense is even better than last year. We're just not going to be seeing Breeze throw the ball 8 million times like he used to. That's why Breeze was so good. He'd throw the ball all the time. The Saints would always be behind. They'd always be throwing the ball. Now, you got a running game. You got good O-line. You got a good defense. So, even though Breeze is dope, that's way too early for him. Like, 2 picks away from Rodgers? That's insane. What's this guy doing? What are you doing, counselor? Picking a quarterback? I thought you were preaching not to pick a quarterback too early. Drew Brees. Tom Brady. Quarterbacks flying on. What is this, a quarterback run? What's wrong with you guys? What are y'all doing? Brandon Cooks. Juju Smith-Schuster. Picks are getting weird. You guys are getting weird. I don't have a pick this round, right? What was this, round 5? Yes. Round 6, do I have like 2 picks? Start queuing up players soon. Remember, guys, always use the player queue. That happens if your internet connection messes up or anything, then you'll go off the queue, and that way you won't draft 4 kickers and 3 quarterbacks. Always use the queue. There goes Deshaun Watson. So now 1, 2, 3, 4 teams have a quarterback. Okay. This is a run on quarterbacks. Thank goodness I missed out on this round. The heck was that? I just done a healthcare. Jeez. Nobody's playing the tight end game other than the top 3. Deshaun Watson, Marvin Jones, and the last pick of round 5 is Guru selects. I'm not even. Corey Davis. Very early. A lot of poo-poo picks. Round 5 was the picks of the poo-poo. Yep. I didn't even want to pick that round. It's all poop. Who wants poop? Nobody likes poop. Nobody wants the poop. Emmanuel Sanders. Who do I want? Kerryon Johnson. This is going to be such a tough pick. So I'm going to have to reach for, because all the players I like, don't want to draft a quarterback here. I have to reach for a player. All the players I target are about half a round later, you know? 1 round later. And if I get a quarterback, I'll probably miss out on one of them. I like Fuller. I like Edelman. Oh, he went. Edelman went. Ah. Fuller just went. Great. This is getting intense. Now it's intense. Yeah, it's probably not a good idea to draft a... No, not Des Bryant. Get out of my queue, dude. Good one. I feel like it's almost weird if you don't draft a rookie running back this year. It's like, what are you doing? You're missing out. Oh, man. A lot of crazy picks. So, I wanted Edelman. He's gone. Greg Olsen just went. Will Fuller just went. I was thinking of drafting him. Robbie Anderson just went, high upside pick. Marlon Mack just went. So, I think right here, there's Cam Newton, there's Wentz, there's Wilson, there's Andrew Luck, and other sleeper quarterbacks later. So, I think it's a little silly to pick a quarterback now with there being a whole good tier. Like Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, when people are drafting Breeze and Brady and whatnot, is Russell Wilson still available several rounds later? So I think because of that, there's no scarcity at the quarterback position. I think we're not going to draft a quarterback. I like Jimmy Graham, but I don't need to reach for him. Delaney Walker's still available, who's a solid tight end. I think Delaney Walker's safe. I don't think he has that upside. Let's see who just went. Russell Wilson. So, Kerryon Johnson's ranked 79. Marquise Goodwin is ranked 92. And you can roll the dice. Hope I get Goodwin later. And I'm going to say yes to that. Let's roll the dice here. Let's go with Kerryon Johnson. And who am I drafting next? I don't even know what pick I have. Jeez. I wish I could know. I'm thinking hard, as you can tell. I got my hand up here. It means I'm thinking. Okay. So, quarterback. I can draft a quarterback. Okay, plenty of quarterbacks. Don't even need to use the queue. Running back. No. I mean, there's a few. There's Lynch, Duke, Tevin Coleman. Probably none I want to target anytime soon. Let's queue up Hines. I love him. I believe Hines is going to be used like a Darren Sproles. But Darren Sproles in his prime, like 5 years ago on the Saints, like that type of Darren Sproles or whenever that was. That type of Sproles, I believe he will have that. I believe that role is locked up with him. How good will he be? We don't know, but I believe he's going to play that role. And I do see the upside with Hines. Lots of upside. This guy's an amazing running back. So Devontae Parker just went. Okay. I think people are thinking a lot more. It's just become a little bit like chess right here. You want to think 2 steps ahead. Who do I have next? What do I need? What's going to be gone? Is all these positions going to be gone? Is this player going to be available next? Start thinking a couple moves ahead. It's not like the first round where you just draft. You already know who you're going to draft before the draft even starts. You already know it's going to be there. And you already know probably what you're going to do in the second round. Like, am I going, wide receiver? Am I going quarterback? So on and so forth. You already know this stuff. But here is a chess game because lots of surprises and no one can fully prepare for this moment. So nobody knows. There's a lot. It's been surprising to say the least. Okay. Okay. So Hines is not a guy I want to get this round. Goodwin and Jimmy Graham are. Hines can hopefully be available in two rounds or later. And there's a lot of I see a lot of tier 2 quarterbacks. Some would say tier 1. Stafford's line's way better. Andrew Luck's line's way better. Carson Wentz just went. Good quarterback there. Okay, we have a lot of time. So let's see how many quarterbacks there are. It's like the easiest thing to figure out right away. So this team does not have a quarterback. So out of 12 teams, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it, huh? Half the teams, 6 teams have a quarterback. My favorite quarterback is, oops, that was close. What happened there? Is Luck. All right, let me just double check my rankings. Yeah, I like Luck as my 6th most favorite quarterback. So I think Luck would be more of a backup plan. Having 2 running back keepers, I think, narrows it down for me, as in like, hey, dude, you have to get wide receivers right now. So it kind of narrows down my option as far as no goofing off the first few rounds, no doing this wide receiver 0, or no reaching for a tight end the first round, no getting I don't have time to get a quarterback in the first round or 2. No time. So it really narrows it down for me. It's kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing, but it worked out. I'm very happy with my 2 wide receivers. They're not tier 1. And I'm not saying they're elite. They're not the best of the best. No way. But with my situation, these wide receivers could have been gone right away. They could have been swooped on right away. Like Rojo went before me, right? I never anticipated that. So I knew Counselor would like to get Rojo, but I didn't think it was going to be round 1. So it was, Howard, Saquon, and I predicted that Howard and Saquon moves. Saquon's the best, so obviously they're taking Saquon. But the guy who had a first pick and second pick, I didn't know they were gonna. I thought that was happening because they had Hilton. They traded for Hilton, so that way they had RB and wide receiver. They didn't want to stay RB because they had to go 4 running backs in a row, and they didn't want to do that. And damn it, there goes Goodwin. Oh well. Alert. RB CJ Procise appears to be the leader of the role of Seattle's 2-minute third down back. Okay, he's also injury prone. Love the carry-on pick. Jordy Nelson, Jimmy Graham just went. Well, guys, this is, man, this sucks right here. This sucks so bad right here because, man, I don't want to take Hines here. I have to find more options to choose from than just a quarterback and, you know, a late round running back. I'm not taking a Jets running back. I'll tell you that. Yeah, Duke Johnson, let's just queue him up, even though I don't like him. His role's solid there. Let's have some options. I need some options. Matt Breida, sort of like a handcuff. Okay. And Doug Martin, as a guy I hate, but I love queuing him up because sometimes nobody drafts. You know, sometimes people forget about him. You can get him super late. Quarterback, probably not. Probably just let it go. Let it go if I can't get luck. Mike Williams. Great pick. I don't want to. Safe to say Counselor won the league after. Safe to say Counselor won that pick. Won the league after that pick. Psych. Okay, hopefully that distracts him for a second. What? Dez Bryant? Holy crap. What the heck was that? So this guy already has Russell Wilson. I think I might do it. I'll pull the trigger. I don't even like taking a quarterback, but Andrew Luck, I'm gonna do it, guys. Wait. Let me see if these guys have a quarterback. State Analyst does not have a quarterback. All right, that's all I need to know. Yes, Luck. It's a bit scary at tight end. I don't want to wait, but I want to get Hines. So I'm going to reach for him. Garcon went kind of late, but it's the rankings suck, man. I got Goodwin way ahead of Garcon. You got to have up with wide receivers. You got to have upside. Like, what the heck? Let's go, Nyheim Hines. Even though I could get him in another, round later, I don't care. Very happy with my team. With the situation I started with, I'm very happy. Everyone's on Instagram making fun of my keepers and whatnot. It's all good. I know my keepers aren't good. I wouldn't say they're the worst because somebody else has, like LaShawn McCoy, but they're not good, not so good. But for that situation, hey, I pulled it out. I got Jerick McKinnon, Joe Mixon, both like low-end RB1s, high-end RB2s. I get it. Okay, I know. I'm a realist. Then I got two good wide receivers in Jarvis Landry and Fitzgerald. I think those are great picks because I think they're just gonna get a lot of targets, a lot of catches. Well, these guys are really good. They're really good. Fitzgerald was good last year. Cam Newton went super late. There goes Puke Johnson Jr. So I like Breida, Doug Martin. Well, not really. I don't like anybody. I like these two, Delaney and Burden. I gotta have options. I mean, I don't really like anybody this round, but I like I have some options. Well, who are my options? Breda. No, too early. I got 4 running backs. Too early. So definitely would have to go tight end before these 2 running backs. I don't want a quarterback. I mean, Devontae Booker. We could go down that road. I'll queue him up, but don't really want him. I guess I'd have... Oh yeah, wide receiver. What am I doing? Let me look at wide receivers. There's a few here. There's a few I like. Oh man, does this suck. I'm like, what's going on in my head is I'm trying my hardest not to draft Delaney Walker. I don't want Delaney Walker. Damn it, I hate him. He's so safe. He's too 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 safe. Fabs. Fabs! Show me the way. These rankings are all crap. I think Fab's the only one that updates his stuff. I want like Burden. I want to take a risk at tight end. I don't want a safe tight end. Hey, guess the choice has been made for me. Football expert, football expert, football expert. I'm just on point. He does not have a tight end. How do I is it okay. Ah no! My Burton. Ah crap. Ah. Okay, I have to concentrate. Crap. Damn it. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Rashard Matthews, DJ Moore, Lockett. Crap. Might as well just went defense right there. Andrew Luck went 19 of 22, including 12 of 14 on 11 of 11 situation in the Colts' first full padded practice Sunday. I don't care. You think that's why I drafted him? You stupid hype reports. Get out of here. Crap! I mean, I did draft a quarterback, and I drafted Hines. Yeah, but you know, I can't be mad at myself for making a bad move because of the result. I had Burden, just one pick. It was just a one pick. It went tight end. I don't know why I'm even mad. I know a lot of great sleeper tight ends. I just felt like I needed Burden. You know, he's a very risky, you know, not much safety, but I feel like he's one of the more, he's still safer than any of these guys. He's just better than these guys. It's just that's how it is. Charles Clay, I mean, he's not that talented. He's okay. He will get a lot of targets. The team will be behind. Sure, but do you really want that guy? He's a Buffalo Bill. Tyler Eifert, I mean, the guy's already injured. What the heck, man? He's on the PUP list already. I'll probably draft him. Put him on IR. A little IR glitch, huh? What you know about that, huh? Draft Eifert, bada bing, bada boom, put him on IR. Then go $0 bid. Go get myself another tight end off the street like it's nothing. Undrafted free agent. All of a sudden, what? I'm the king of fantasy land. CJ Anderson. Good luck with all that. Kirk Cousins. Jaguars D. The Crow. The Crow. Let's do a quick assessment of my team. Real quick. Just want to see how many I got. So I don't have a tight end. I got 2 good running backs, 1 upside and 2 upside running backs. Okay, I got 2 good wide receivers and 1 is probably the most boring wide receiver. Rashaad Matthews? Yeah, probably. Probably. Probably, yeah. I'd say so. Yeah. Whatever, he should still be startable most games. Fell in. It's my wide receiver 3. I'm not proud. Good quarterback. Don't have a tight end. I just feel Stafford, great pick right there. I just feel after the first, and I don't want to tell these people great pick. They'll still watch this video. They'll know that I like the pick, but I don't want to get people too smooth and confident. I want them second guessing themselves. I want them distracted. Whatever it takes to win, man. So tight end here was Eifert's week 9. And go with Eifert. Just to be safe. Go with Gesicki or Ricky Seals-Jones late. I like DJ Moore and Lockett. I feel like I'll be able to snag a couple wide receivers. Or not. Yeah, I might punt tight end. Or actually, I'm gonna go with Eifert. Put him on injured reserve. Let's queue up Gesicki. Hopefully he will slip. Sleeper tight end right there. Different bye week. If not, I'll just go with the same bye week. I don't care. Ricky Seals-Jones. I don't care. Same bye week, whatever. I need options. I can't be scared of a bye week in this league. Right? How am I going to be scared of a bye week? I mean, what worst case scenario? Eifert stays healthy. I don't have another tight end for 1 game. Hey, I'll take that. So it's a little deeper than the usual 12-team league. So it's 12-team, 2 keepers. We just increased it to 8 bench spots instead of 7. I know some leagues do 5 bench spots, 6 bench spots. This is 8 bench spots. So that's essentially another round. And we're having an IR spot, 1 IR spot. So it's deeper. It's essentially, it comes down to being like a 13 to 14 team league, how deep it is. Let's just say 14 team league. As those of you who play on like Yahoo, I think is, and other sites is like standard, might be like 6 bench spots. I don't know. I always have it 7. Yeah, all right, so it's going on. Let's do a little quick recap. So since this guy went, Mr. Burden, I've been a little more quiet. So what's what happened? Some cool picks here. Oh crap! No recap. No recap. Sorry. Okay, what pick are we on? Okay, Breda might fall to me. Okay, let's do this. Let's just go with the rankings and hope to get these players. Okay. Okay, let's do it, guys. Let's go Lockett. Because he's ranked higher. And then let's... I know that's a crazy pick, but I just feel like with Jimmy Graham gone, Doug Baldwin getting a lot of attention, and also Paul Richardson gone, I feel like Lockett can really take that role. Maybe he will be sort of like a Golden Tate, who was coincidentally on the Seahawks earlier. So I think he really can take that role. Not maybe as talented as Golden Tate as a receiver, but hey, I think Lockett will get a lot of targets. And that's what we love. We love a lot of targets. He's ranked higher on ESPN. And it was like, wait, why are you saying that? Because I feel like that slightly increases his chance of getting picked. So I feel like I can still get these 4 players later. And I hopefully will. I think I got a good amount of late round picks. Let's see what's up. DJ Moore, who I was aiming at. Definitely good pick. So this is what happened, guys. I like not having the messages up the whole time. I didn't know how much that was like distracting. So I like glancing at it to see what's going on, but I want to really be laser focused on the draft and who's getting picked. And the video too. Let you guys know what's up. So I went Duke Johnson. This is towards the end of round 9. Let's just go to the start of round 9. Garcon, Burkhead, I got Hines, then Funchess, Cam Newton, Puke Johnson Jr., James White, Allen Hurns, and then I wanted a tight end. Then it went Delaney Walker, Trey Burton, and then boom, I got Rashad Matthews, the most boring wide receiver in all of the fantasy. Then it went Phillip Rivers, CJ, Carlos Hyde, Jordan Wilkins, Kirk Cousins, the Crow, Jags, D, Matt Stafford, Randall Cobb, Sterling Shepard. Then I went with the iFart, Theo Riddick, Jimmy GQ, Ty Montgomery, Jamison Crowder. Then I went Lockett, Devontae Booker, Kenneth Dixon, DJ Moore, Big Ben, then Geronimo Allison. Geronimo, nice sleeper pick there, especially if Cobb's not really doing it. Matt Breida took him from me. Should have got Breida. I should have got him. Now I have to settle for Doug Martin, who might suck. Might suck a lot. Michael Gallup. Let's queue up some players. John Ross, kind of like one of those last picks, right? Right at the very end. Anthony Miller. John Brown. And I just think with Lamar Jackson there, I think Flacco's going to be pressured to throw the ball downfield more, similar to what happened with Alex Smith. But it won't be that sexy. It won't be that good. I don't like John Brown that much, but just queuing up my my round 15, round 16 type picks there. Even Kevin White, who I'm probably not going to draft, but I will queue him up as my last pick. Who else? I had another player in mind, didn't I? Oh, yeah. Kane. Dion Kane. Queue him up. And didn't I have have somebody else in mind? Dang it. I was talking, I forgot. Whew. Fasting all day today. I don't like to eat before an event, making me sleepy. I don't like that. I had like a seminar the other day where I had to speak a keynote presentation. And I was like, I didn't want to eat. Like, I'm physically hungry, but mentally I don't want to eat. I don't want to have that. Like, so my stomach growls a little bit, but I'm not like hungry. Maybe that's it. Just drink a lot of water. Gosh, I forgot what the heck I was going to queue up. My pick's coming up. I might just take tight ends. I might take 3 and just hoard them. I love that. I love that idea. I do have enough wide receivers and running backs, but not like enough to where it's like, oh, I have great depth. I have enough to get by. Is there any wide receiver I take now? No. I mean, John Ross, John Brown, Kevin White, Dion Kane. No. I would not take him that early. Man, wasn't there Corey Clement. For sure. Dion Kane just went as expected. I expected him to go early with all the hype. Ah, that's right. Balazs. That's right. Balazs. Yes, I want Balazs, but much later. Now we are at round 12. It's not late enough for these guys. Charles Clay, got to cue him up. Same bye week, though. Not tremendous upside, I guess. I guess the upside is garbage check downs. I guess that's upside in a way. Not necessarily balling out, making great plays. There goes Gio. So my option is just getting thinner. Doug Martin, more room to fail. Corey Clement will have a role. Even though with Sproles back, Sproles is getting up there in age. How old is the guy? 35? How old is Sproles, man? 35 years old. Sproles is 35. Roll the dice. I love to roll the dice, man. I love to roll the dice. Eifert's bye week is 9. And Ricky Seals-Jones is... Let's go with Clement. Okay, Balaj just went. What I want is I want both these tight ends. I want Gesicki and Ricky Seals-Jones. Nobody's talking about any of my picks. Okay, so I got Gesicki here. Go Gesicki since it's a different bye week. Oh, just John Ross just went, which is okay. Same team, whatever. I'm not dying to get him. So Eifert is week 9. Gesicki is week 11. Let's go Gesicki and hope. And hope that Ricky Seals-Jones falls. I already have Fitzgerald. It's not that big of a deal, really. Same bye week. So there's also Charles Clay. People like Kittle. I'm surprised no one drafted him yet. People like Kittle. Who else people like? Nah, nobody likes anybody else. People like Kittle, some people like Clay, sometimes people like Njoku, sometimes people like Austin Seferian-Jenkins, and even rare cases, some people like Ben Watson. So less talking here, so I think there is more thinking. People are pondering more. A little bit more chess moves here. And... Ramsey's taken, I assume. When did they go? Oh, not too long ago. Just like 2 rounds ago. And then Jags went like a round before that. That's pretty... Round 10's a pretty early, huh? Not insane, but early, though. Very early. So I'm looking to get the Ravens D because they're decent. And they play the Bills week 1, so that should be a pretty lopsided game. At least that's the way Vegas has it. The Ravens, that the Bills will be the least scoring game. throughout the entire that entire week. So pretty tough here, man. Pretty tough for me. I know a lot of people are gonna leave a comment about Eifert, I have a feeling. So pretty tough here in the mid rounds. I think that's the only. That was it. That was my only moment where it was like it was bad. Was when they took that tight end from me, because tight ends were getting scarce, and it happened in a heartbeat. It happened right away. Like it was like maybe I get it. Maybe I can still get a tight end, and boom, back to back. And they sensed that too. They knew that. They knew that those two guys who drafted right before me, they knew if they didn't get a tight end, that Walker and Vernon wouldn't be there next round. No way. They're just starting to slip, right? Walker was slipping, and Burden was just about to start slipping, right? I don't even know what round it was or what their ADP is off the top of my head, but I know that, at least I know that's what they were thinking. They knew that. I have my hand over my mouth too much in this video. It's too much heart. That I need this more. Yeah. This is better. I need that more. Patrick Mahomes. Me and Mahomes. Wait, did I queue up the Ravens D? Okay. I don't even want them now, but. How many more picks? I got 1, 2, 3. 3 bench players and a defense and kicker. So Doug Martin's still available. Ricky Seals-Jones still available. John Brown still available. Charles Clay still available. And I think these guys have the same bye week as Eifert, which isn't detrimental, but no. Hold on. Okay. Eifert is 9, so whatever. They're all 9 and 11. Whatever. This guy's 11, this guy's 9. Don't matter. I might wait. Don't know who I'm going to draft yet. See if there's any need. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 running backs. Could use another one. I have 1 quarterback. Don't care about the backup, but I might get a backup. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 wide receivers, and only like 2 of my wide receivers. So I like my running backs, but only 2 that I know I can easily start week 1. Right? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. I mean, you can't have 3 great running backs if you're going RB, wide receiver. That's just probably not going to happen, especially when Rojo and Guice is going and Saquon and that's like the first few picks right there. All running back. Shoot, I almost got Doug Baldwin. That's who I wanted. I wanted Doug Baldwin. But I got Lockett. Let's see what happens. Lockett could be a sleeper. We'll see. Maybe not. Maybe he's not skilled enough. Lockett, I challenge you, man. Maybe he's not skilled enough, but I believe he's good. Paul Richardson's gone, man. Jimmy Graham's gone. And Brandon Marshall is there, who hasn't really had any success the last 2 years in the NFL. He's at the end of his career, and even though I don't believe I don't put much weight into these reports, but he's not even a lock to make the 53-man roster, which I believe he will. But yeah, he really isn't a lock. I mean, that's not like breaking news. He might not make the roster. Like, yeah, he's not guaranteed, but he'll probably make it. I mean, they need a wide receiver. There goes Eli. I was looking at him. Hey, might go running back here. I might do it. Quick search before I draft. Raiders offensive coordinator Greg Olsen said Doug Martin jumped out during the offseason program. Crap. Olsen specifically praised Martin's quickness and ability to pick up the offense. Martin has been a disaster. That's more like it. That's what I like to see. The Athletic believes could push. Yeah, I don't believe any of it. Just being honest. It's true. I don't believe it. All right, let's get him. Still, though, I want depth at running back. And Lynch is getting up there in age, so it's one of those picks, right? I'm being honest. And what? Oh, I forgot to look at this. I already know what this is gonna say. Geez, Sony Michel, Doug Martin, most injury prone. More injury prone than pro size. Not too many above that. What about Hines? Got my boy Hines. Not good. McKinnon. Hey, not that bad. Mixon, not good. I'm very curious to see my players. Jarvis. Oh, that's very good. That's good. Jarvis. Fitzgerald. He's pretty durable. What about Carry On? Carry On. Not good. Jeez, I'm picking injury-prone running backs. Corey Clement, not even on this list. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? What about my tight ends, huh? Huh? What about my tight ends? Whoa. What about Lockett? What do we got on Lockett? 46%. Rashaad, 45%. What about my tight ends? I don't have time for this. So 2 bench spots. So defense, there's a run for defenses. I take the Eagles. I take the Ravens. I take the Chargers. I take the Broncos. They face the Seahawks week 1. I think they're in Denver. I take the Saints. And worst case, I take the Lions. Probably not a great long-term defense. Maybe not even a good defense, period. But they face the Jets week 1. So I like that. A little bit underrated defense and a good week 1 matchup. But in that division, going against the Packers twice, even the Bears are good, Vikings are good. I don't know if I'll keep them. Lions is a streaming option. Ravens is streaming, and I could keep long-term. Eagles long-term. Broncos, kind of up in there. Well, I'm not taking the Ravens, D, that's for sure. Gosh, do I have to take a kicker? A kicker on camera? Do I have to be that guy? Boston Scott, Josh Adams. I can do it. I can dig it. Don't have much time. So I did. This is the first time I ever drafted 3 tight ends. Yeah. Ever. So it's not that crazy since Eifert's going on my injured reserve spot right after this draft. Then I free up a bench spot. Some of these guys won't even get drafted, I'm sure. I wanted Gesicki. Oh, finally, someone acknowledges one of my picks. I think we go John Brown here. Let's take a quick look at running backs. I could go, I'll just pick up one of those guys on, I don't want to say, don't look, I didn't say who it was. No, they won't, I'll get him in time. Scott or Josh Adams on the Eagles or Scott on the Saints. Let's go John Brown. So essentially I have 9 bench spots. I just got to go get a free agent. It'll probably be waiver period. So I don't know how that's going to work. I'll probably be able to put in a $0 bid for like a running back or wide receiver. Or just pick up a quarterback, actually. Yeah. So let me go to my defense rankings. I'm going Eagles still on the board. That's insane. That's crazy. I'll go Eagles or Saints or Broncos. Probably won't get any one of those guys. Let's just do it. Eagles. Saints. I didn't say Eagles. Did I say Eagles? I must have said it out loud. They're not there anymore. Saints. Broncos. What was it? Dang, I can't believe it got picked like right after I said it too. Don't ever say anything out loud. The curse of the video. Eagles. Saints. All these guys are taken. Broncos. Lions. We go Lions. We're full out streaming, guys. Me and you. We streaming. We streaming defenses a whole day. Stefon Diggs. So, the tight end worked for me. Didn't work as planned. Didn't work what I wanted to do. But for my backup strategy, it worked. I went for Eifert, who's always injured. There's an IR spot, though. So, Eifert's value is a slightly better. It softens the blow in a league where there's an IR spot compared to last year when there was none. Okay, softens the blow a little bit. Then I swung at Gesicki. You guys know how much I love Gesicki. Probably boomer bust player, right? With Adam Gase. The Dolphins team is not good. Their defense is atrocious. They're going to need to throw in the fourth quarter. I like Gesicki a lot. Just lots of upside there. Not much safety at all. Ricky Seals-Jones, he might get suspended, but he was just the man was trying to use the bathroom and he shoved somebody or something. It doesn't seem like that big a deal. So the suspension, if and when it comes, it should be like a 2-game suspension. Not a big deal, especially to a boss like me who has 3 tight ends. What are you doing? What are you, crazy? What are you, out of your mind? Why you got 3 tight ends? I like that Connor pick. Let's go. Tight ends, they were ranked kind of high on my list. Where were the tight ends? 15? Yeah. A lot of people have been taking the tight ends in recent mocks. Jacques Elliott, one of the best kickers for sure. Now, that guy's on a good team. He'll get a lot of opportunities for sure. Corey Coleman. I did take John Brown, so how can I hate on that? Yeah, I got Joe Flacco, most boring quarterback in all of football. How can I hate on Corey Coleman when I took John Brown? It doesn't even make sense. Did somebody take Kevin White? No. And I was just talking throughout it. Wait, did somebody take Kevin White? No, they didn't. Ah! Nope. Well, folks, looks like we're a streaming. Yep, Broncos gone, Texans gone, Chargers, yeah, everyone's gonna shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Is the Jags D available? No, they're not available. Who do the Jets play week 1? The Lions. That's Hugh. Wait, I gotta check that, huh? I gotta double check before I start, yeah, okay, just need to double check that. I don't know. There's some crazy picks. Like, I think Counselor has to have the most shocking picks out of anybody. That was crazy. That's the thing, though. I love Rojo. Like, I'm not, like, he's one of my favorite rookie running backs. I think he has a good combination of upside and safety. I just didn't expect it to be first round, you know? That was crazy, dude. I mean, that was a shock. You know, it was a surprise, and then there's a shock. That was a shock. My God. Wow, this was intense. I'm very happy with my team. It's very competitive. I know it doesn't seem... I know when you're... You know, it's like when I was in rec league basketball and, like, people are on the bench. Like, come on, let me... Like, it looks easier on the sidelines. It's always... This league's always competitive. Always competitive. We absolutely love this league. And, yeah, there's a lot of bold picks, too. Like, you know, people do what they got to do. I think we're going Matt Bryant here. I think that's the good pick. Yep, I think we're going Matt Bryant as he is my number 5. Let's go. I have a great mix. So what happens usually is I end up with like a bunch of Bengals and Niners. I did end up with a bunch of... Well, 2 Bengals. But you got a good mix of players. You got 2 Cardinals. How many lines we got? Well, defense doesn't... I don't even count that. I got the running back and the defense of the Lions, so only 2 Lions. That's an Eagle. Do I have any other? I don't think I have any other Eagles. Yeah, 1 Raven at the end. 1 Bengal, 1 Niner. 2 Colts players. So it's a cool mix. A lot of bye week 9. A lot of bye week 11. I don't care though. Yeah, this was pretty good. This is my team right here. We got McKinnon, Mixon, my keepers. Then we went Fitz, then Jarvis Landry, Kerryon Johnson, Andrew Luck, Nyheim Hines, Rashard Matthews, Tyler Eifert, Tyler Lockett, Corey Clement, Mike Gesicki, Doug Martin, Ricky Seals-Jones, RSJ, John Brown, Lions D, because we're streaming defenses. They're playing the Jets week 1. So I don't want to hear it, all right? And the kicker, of course, we have Matt Bryant. So guys, I'm going to have all the keeper information and complete draft results in the description below. This is the Instagram Experts League at IG Experts League. Go there if you're on Instagram, give it a follow, and check out all 12 of the top accounts on Instagram. I'm one of them. If you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. But please, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel and turn on notifications. It'll be coming up right. Oh, no, right like here. You'll see a couch icon. Just hit that. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next draft video / live stream. We'll be having a lot of them this year. Peace.